This is ICSE StudyMate and you're watching subject-wise guide on solving MCQs. About me, this is Manav Desai, a student of batch 2018-19, and I'll be presenting this video and giving you some helpful tips on how to approach this new MCQ pattern. So let's see what's the objective of today's video. First we'll see the general study plan and then we'll dive deep into the subjects. We'll do subject-wise study tips. The study plan. Since it's a relatively new structure, you should drop the idea of selective study and you should literally study everything. Next, start focusing more on technical terms, since having these memorized will help you increase your MCQ solving speed. Understand the concept well, as mugging up may lead to last-minute mix-up due to confusion from multiple choices. Don't change your books, as the pattern has changed. Keep following the books you were using from the start of the year. Be regular for your studies. Check out study tips on our website. Deep reading is necessary. Now this technique called deep reading is explained in detail in our Hindi guide video. So please check out that video on our YouTube channel and you'll actually learn a lot about this technique, and this is a very helpful technique. You have to be accurate with your answers. If there are two similar options, the most accurate option will be valid. Like in grammar, there could be two answers for one, but most accurate will be accepted. Previous year questions in form of one word or fill in the blank from can be asked this year, thus previous year questions could be of great help. Subject-wise study tips. English literature and language. Now these subject-wise study tips for approaching the MCQ pattern. On this topic, in the month of September and October, a lot of sessions are being held by ICSE toppers on our YouTube channel and also live. So if you are watching this video in September or October, please do check our feed. There are daily updates on which session is being held when, so you can join the meeting from the link given. Starting with English grammar, they can give a sentence to fill up the blank with 4 options. They can also ask you to detect errors from sentence and you may find the corrected version from the option. That is the most probable thing they will ask. And also please check past year's question papers. They are gold mines for MCQs, at least in grammar. English literature. Studying summary for each story will not help. You will have to study whole story and remember the character. Here comes the deep reading. Please check out Hindi's all-in-one guide video. It has the deep reading technique. They could give you an extract and ask you who said this or what was happening while this line has been narrated. In poem, they could ask you the style, theme, figure of speech used in the poem or extract. So make sure you read your workbook's printed matter thoroughly. A lot of MCQs can come from there. They could ask this particular line or word symbolizes what? Again, symbolization. Different aspects of the chapter or poem can be asked. So please make sure you do the workbook. Computer and maths. Computer, there is a possibility that more output-based questions could come. Definitions are important, as they could give you the definition and ask you to choose technical term for it. For clarity in type of questions, see the pattern from textbook exercise MCQs from your school prescribed Java book. Yes, the book that your school has prescribed you, the Java book or the computer textbook, it has a lot of MCQs or objective based questions. My bet is a lot of questions can come from there, and please revisit previous year question papers. Maths. It is probable that you will be getting calculation based questions and you have to solve them and match your answer with the option. Here you have an advantage and a disadvantage, which is step marking. If your step is wrong or you have used a shortcut, you will get full marks. Whereas you have done all the steps and did a calculation error, then you could lose your marks, because everything depends on the final answer here. So whatever you use, final answer should be correct. Now comes physics. For physics, it's most likely that numericals will be asked in form of MCQ, so it's mandatory to keep practicing, as calculations may take time. They could give you a numerical to solve and you have to match it up with your answer, just as math. Formulae are very important, as every year they could ask you the formulae for any unit or vice versa. SI units and CGS units are also very important. Definitions are to be learned very well, word to word, and focus more on the technical terms. If it's theory, then definitions have to be learned word to word, and here in MCQs they can be asked as fill in the blanks. So please make sure you go through your textbook, and again a pro tip will be checking out the type of questions asked in your textbook exercises and previous year papers. Chemistry. Make sure you know the properties, chemical and physical, of each chapter on your fingertips. Objective parts like chemical formula, valency, catalyst used in any important equation, and the temperature in important equation are very important. Technical terms are important. Specific properties of any element is very important. There is a slight chance that they may ask you to complete an equation by giving the other half as question. Also, there is a high certainty of numerical questions from mole concept and other physical chapters being asked. Again, pro tip will be checking out the type of questions asked in the textbook exercise MCQs of your school textbook. Biology. Objective parts, definitions, functions, and technical terms are very important. Example of topic are very important. Make sure you know all concepts, processes from each chapter on fingertips, as questions may be asked based on them. Please check previous year question papers, practice papers, and your school textbooks exercises. Also, please check the keywords given that underlined in bold or highlighted in bold and are made a part of the glossary. That can also come. Hindi. For most objective parts, check out the Hindi all-in-one guide video. It has lots of tips. Character descriptions, role they play, the pose they hold in the story are important. MCQs can be found on them. And how to approach a chapter either in English literature or language, you will get the study strategy for that particular thing in our Hindi all-in-one guide video on our ICSE StudyMate YouTube channel. So please make sure you check it. For prose and poetry, use the same tips as in literature. The moral of the story is important, and like English, extracts are important here. History and geography. History, obviously dates are important. For other chapters, the cause, special events, the important personality, the organization they found, the title they were given are very important. All in all, summarize all the facts of the chapter in history as well as in civics, because the dates, the years, the incident, cause, the event, the cause, the foundation or the moment, the cause, and all the founders and important personalities and what happened when. All of this has to be summarized nicely. And for summarizing, there are some cool study strategy videos coming soon on our YouTube page. Please stay tuned. Geography. As topography is in semester 1, this question could be asked from geography from topography, like identifying the symbol, settlement, tell us the use of that symbol, which symbol from the following is used for, and all of that extra objective questions that you can find in your topography sheets also. So please check your geography textbook, your self-study books, and your previous year papers. Wind names are important, and at what time of year they blow over which place. Check the geography textbook exercises for other MCQ codes. Please make sure you check your geography textbook exercises. It has a lot of objective questions, and make sure you check the glossary of your geography textbook also. Glossary is the last few pages where all the important keywords of all the chapters are given in the textbook. So our overview of the MCQs ends here. Please make sure you check our live mentoring sessions and our live sessions held by ICSE students who are giving you an insight and explaining you the nuances of this MCQ pattern. If you have any questions, feel free to ask any questions pertaining to any subject or ICSE StudyMate in general in our Telegram group or Instagram handle. And how can you reach us? In Instagram, our handle is @ICSE StudyMate. This is our Telegram handle. This is our email, contact@ICSEStudyMate.com, our website ICSE StudyMate, and our YouTube ICSE StudyMate. You can reach all these links through our link in bio of our Instagram handle. Please make sure you visit our website and YouTube channel. There are a lot of study tips, study guides, notes, and daily study strategies which are totally free. Thank you.